Hey everybody, it's Amelia and Adina, and get ready for this fun interview. Today we're here on our living room couch doing a Zoom interview, and we are with artist Max Shoddy. We have questions for you today.
Hey,
So first
all
off,
right.
thank you for giving us a moment of your time, for coming out here, for trying to work with Zoom. You know, technical difficulties and
My first time on Zoom. This is my first time on Zoom, so thank you so much.
yeah, no, congrats to you for figuring this stuff out.
Woo.
First off, do you mind reintroducing yourself, telling us a little bit about you to just get the ball rolling? Yeah, to get the ball.
Well, hello again. I go by Rashad Body. Born and raised here in Vallejo, California. Uh, I've been, around like the west, the east, the north, south. So I've been around the whole city. Born and raised around. And I have my mother's family is out from out here, and my dad's family's from down southern part of the U.S. And so it's been musically inclined, a lot of jazz, a lot of gospel, a lot of that took into play in the early '90s. Growing up, seeing a lot of the violence, a lot of the gang infested, a lot of things like that out here in the city. It been like as a kid, you get influenced by it and you see it, you like, wow. And then you got the hip hop and the rap going on, and it's like so much influence comes in, and you get a hold of it as a kid. So like 13, I started to get a hold of the rap and the hip hop scene of it because we seen it around Vallejo. It was so much going on. I couldn't even tell you a lot that happened. It's been, a lot of people they've gone to jail and got in trouble and things like that. But me, I've managed to stay away from the gang and all the violence and all that. What I saw, it kind of traumatized me a bit. It made me want to do a lot more of positive music instead. And, if it's like a rise, if it's something that you see, or is there something that's bothering you, yeah, you want to address it, but you don't want to put it like violently. You don't want to react to it so fast. And so I caught that fast in the '90s because nowadays a lot of artists they catch it and then they rap about it so fast, and it's like no reaction, no kind of settlement. You just got that. But growing up in this city, a small city, it's really been like light mild, so it really ain't been too harsh to the degree. But like nowadays, it kind of been. So I do like to address a lot of that. As an artist for 15 years going into this, and it's been like that. So. But other than that, Vallejo, it's a real small town. It's a lot of artists that network with artists, and even with me growing up and learning who they are, and this side of Vallejo, that side of Vallejo, it's like everybody. Some people didn't like each other at the time. Some people, it's like it's all disagreements. It's always becoming, it's always involved in something. But now everybody's sticking together. It's piecing up. Since the COVID-19 thing, it's really been piecing up out here in the city of Vallejo. There's been a lot of people working with other people. So I've gotten this anthem I call Real Vallejo. So what I'm bringing is like the real solid, the real nice substance of Vallejo, not nothing that you hear right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's called The Real Vallejo. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Real Vallejo. And I forgot to see the links on the inbox. I got them on my SoundCloud. I just set up my SoundCloud. It's a lot that's on there. And I have a lot of my prior career of Shotty Bo. I have a lot of that on my YouTube as well. So it's a lot of links that I'm going to have to send you guys like a package. because I got so much stuff. But I'll send you the best stuff. You know, and you guys are the next future. You're gonna be interviewing the best people, man. I can see it right now. Like, you know, it's a privilege here. You know, and anytime you want to talk to me, I can now figure out how to do Zoom. I'm probably gonna ace it now. But yeah, that's what I do. I do more than rap. I do entertainment. I write poetry. I do short stories. I write movies, scripts. Um, just starting to build that part of it up. You know, I've been doing a lot of my rapping, a lot, and it seems like it's established now. So I'll be able to do more than just that now. You know, like help the community and things like that.
What are some examples of those things, whether it's relevant or something like a highlight that you want to point out? Like what you just mentioned. Yeah, because you did mention that you do a lot of other things besides rapping. I said that you were an artist. So could you share some of those examples?
Uh, Oh, like the entertainment? I can show you a little entertainment. I do a lot of Disney impersonations. You know, I do you heard of the Jungle Book?
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of the Jungle Book, or you know, because I have a lot of nieces, so I'll you know, I'll watch a lot of Disney movies. So, but I used to babysit my baby sisters, and I used to sing the blues song, the bare necessities. So here we go. Let me give you a little impression of this. For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I'm in the bare necessities. That's what I make the recipes that brings the bare necessities of life. Wherever I'm wanted, wherever I'm known, I could be found in my bed home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. And when you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. You eat ants? Yeah. A little something, you know. And I do a little Richard Pryor. You know, I like comedy. I love comedy. So let's see a little Richard Pryor. First person I met when I got up here was Stanley on the barber shop. Used to give bootleg haircuts. That's right, 25 cents per haircut, see? And they give you what they call a bowl cut. And they give you a bowl in your head and cut around it. Yeah, little something.
That in the back, but he said that it was pretty cool, and I'd have to agree. Well, thank you for sharing us earlier what you were talking about Vallejo, about a little bit about yourself, and thanks for that wonderful example that made me smile. I just love your energy. And necessities.
Thank you.
That song. Yeah, I can't give you my water. Hey, don't say that. Okay, but that was enjoyable. I like that song.
Thank you.
I would snap if I knew.
Thank you.
But I'm kind of sad at it. Yeah, so like.
You know what you do? You get a song that you like so much, you just keep doing the rhythm to it. That's all you gotta do is keep snapping. Just like it's like pressing on something. Just keep pressing it, even if it's not there. Just keep pressing it. You know. That's why I learned how to sing in church. You know, things like that. I used to play drums for my dad's church, and so it's a lot of like sound and everything, and a lot of energy that comes in me. So I love it. I do it all.
Did you say that you were the one that liked Disney movies, or someone else in your family who said that?
Yeah, I'm a Disney freak. I love Disney.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite like movie or something?
Yeah, the Jungle Book. I was saying the Jungle Book or Little Mermaid. But I'm not to do the under the sea. You know, let's see. The sea inside is greener in somebody else's place. You dream about your ring up there, but that is a big mistake. But you know, I mean, I grew up watching it. When I get out of school, I would come home watch it over and over and over again. So yeah.
Well,
So I'm hoping to get into that part of the industry, and hopefully you see me on TV in New York or something like that. You know, I bet it's like passion. I love entertainment. I love it. No.
And well, you mentioned liking The Little Mermaid. I think I know that more than The Jungle Book because I've watched that more than The Jungle Book. We've watched The Jungle Book amount of times. I know, but like that was some time ago. I watched The Little Mermaid a lot more. Disney has a lot of positive like aspects, right, in their like content, right?
Yeah.
And it's positivity, right? I mean, at least a lot of it. But can you tell me a little bit more about your own positivity, your own like entertainment aspect to your content?
Yeah. I like to keep it PG. Not too harsh. I know a lot of friends of mine that do that type of music. I try to steer them in to kind of like do a little bit more reading, a little bit more, stuff like that. Kind of get more deep into what you're doing, instead of just rapping, And it's a voice, and there's a lot of them. I know you've heard of Lil Wayne. I know you've heard of Cardi B. You've heard of all these good artists. I mean, they're smart people, and it's like they get underestimated by the media, and that should be not, pressed too hard on them. They go so hard and they work very hard to to record and get some nice music for them. So with that saying, me and my positivity and my inner being, who I am, is very important to what I put out in any of my music, no matter how hard or how low it gets. You may hear it and you may hear like, well, what is this? What? It may come out, may come in. I don't know how you take it, but it's got to be positive. It's got to be something, a message. A message, yeah. That's all. If I don't say nothing within anything in life, it's a message. It always have to be something, a message taught.
Which is important, of course, what you're saying. And it's a reason why we can relate you to like other artists. It's why we can relate you to like stories that Disney is telling
right. Like an abstract artist, right?
There's a lesson in each.
Right.
And that's important. Yeah. Okay, come on, I'll take it over. So can you give us some specific examples with some of your music?
No, I should have some music playing in the background.
Yeah.
I got so nervous I didn't know how to do Zoom. All right, hold on. Let me get right now. I don't know how to do Zoom. Let me get all situated. I am wanting to do my clothing line and everything. It's called Blast Off. And what it is like you're letting go of what's inside. And so that's in the works of everything and projects and everything. So I come from a label. I had just got off a independent label. So now I'm on my own label, Shiny Records, and I am looking for opening acts. Anybody that's very talented, it's very new, it's fresh, it's actually less than a year old. So the TV is loading. Let me try to find some songs in here. Try to slice a little bit up here for you guys. I mean, so far I love this interview. I love it, and we got plenty more to do. So let me get this. It's the brand new TV loads up. Pretty slow. That's what I'm going to ask you guys. Are you familiar with any Bay Area artists?
Yeah.
Besides who you've heard, besides who you've heard, name some. I don't know who you know.
Pilo and E40